Well, congratulations to the World Benchmarking Alliance for publishing this groundbreaking food and agriculture benchmark study. As became even clearer during COVID, food touches all of the SDGs or Sustainable Development Goals, and it's actually key to its achievements. From solving hunger to protecting our ecosystem, providing decent jobs, tackling climate change, and yes, building peaceful societies. The way we produce and consume food is broken, incurring at least twice the cost for society than we're actually willing to pay for. Deforestation, climate change, food insecurity, poverty, food waste, and obesity are just a few of the hallmarks of a broken food system. Besides the moral reasons for actions, there's also an economic reason. When the cost of inaction now significantly exceeds the cost of action, it makes for an attractive business opportunity. And yes, business has to play a key role in driving the food system's transformation. And we're already seeing great examples of that. Companies working together to move to regenerative agriculture, to attack the food waste, to fight for science-based targets for nature. But more needs to be done. The true shift in the system can only come from collective action of all of us at the scale and the speed that is needed. Now, the World Benchmarking Alliance plays a critical role in helping companies understand where they are on their journeys and for comparing with others in the industry. It indeed starts with assuming our own personal responsibility for the impact that our businesses have in this world, both positive and negative. In our book, Net Positive, How Courageous Companies Thrive by Giving More Than They Take, we call it simply that when you break it, you own it. The latest benchmarking of the 350 food companies is actually seen as a good barometer of the accountability that companies are willing to take, especially now in light with the heightened attention that food is getting with the UN Food System Summit, the COP15 on biodiversity in Kunming, or the COP26 on climate change in Glasgow. It is promising to see in the study that there are top performers from across the value chain. In fact, the leadership must be recognized, but unfortunately, it's only 11 out of 350 companies that get a score above 50%. Over 65% of the companies still score 25% or less. You would agree with me that clearly we still have a long way to go. The majority of companies, frankly, do need to step up. I believe it is unacceptable that many companies of such size and influence are not reporting on their performance or actually not delivering on their responsibilities. The data that we now have must be translated to specific action to realize its impact, demonstrating not only the challenges that we have to do this, but also how individual companies can use this tremendous source of information to pivot to a positive business model, how investors can decide on where they put their capital, and how consumers or citizens of this world are aided in making their purchase decisions. Yes, I believe that we know what needs to be done. Yet, we don't want to be trailing and risking being on the wrong side of history. It's therefore key that we all step up and accelerate the change. The world needs it now more than ever. And frankly, you as companies will equally benefit from it. It's time that profits now come from solving the world's problems, not from creating them. Enjoy the reading, but more importantly, accelerate the actions. Thank you very much.